Is there any connection between the Sharkboy and Lavagirl universe and the Spy Kids universe? Is there any connective tissue there?
I don't know if there's anything official. It's not like the Spy Kids show up in We Could Be Heroes to help fight the bad
Yeah.
guys, sort of
I
thing.
wasn't I wasn't sure if Robert Rodriguez was, like, putting together his own extended universe.
I mean, I'm sure he's thought about it because, like,
I
why
mean,
not, right?
Spy Kids, Sharkboy and Lavagirl, From
Yeah.
Dusk Till Dawn.
What?
What's going on, everyone? 2025 is the 20th anniversary of Joe Loves Crappy Movies, and we are taking a look back at the movies of Joe Loves Crappy Movies. So, Joe, what are we talking about this week?
Today we are discussing The Adventures of Sharkboy and Lavagirl, directed and written by Robert Rodriguez and starring a bunch of kids, um, and George Lopez, who's
Oh,
yeah, everybody loves George Lopez. Uh, we talked a little bit about last week Robert Rodriguez and how he's got different facets to his filmmaking.
yeah.
He can go in different directions. He can go like crazy vampire, you know, uh, and his other direction is he really makes tons of kids movies. Like I feel like there was a period of his career where he was doing one adult movie a year and one kids movie a year, and he just cranked out so many. But here's the thing about them: they're all kind of mid quality. It was a terrible thing to say, but he's responsible for all the Spy Kids movies, which are a blast, so fun. Like for kids, they're the best. They're so fun. But they're the visuals are a little spotty. The story's a little loose. Um, and this definitely fits into that category too. This Sharkboy and Lava Girl has a huge imagination. It's about imagination. It's about a kid whose dream world sort of comes to life. And the overall message of the movie is to follow your dreams and stick to your dreams, and you know, be a imaginative person. So this movie fits into that very much so. Like, and at the same time, like they go into another world, and that world is all CG. Like it's a like four kids in a green screen room, basically the whole time, which is can be rough. And this was made in the 3D era, so it definitely plays up to that. Like lots of things coming at your face, and it's silly, but it's fun. It's hard because I don't hate these movies. I appreciate where they're coming from, but they are not great. Like they are. It really feels like they had an idea for a story and just kind of throwing it together as they went along, or like they had an idea for a visual and they did it and got it done and didn't really like pour like labor over it. Like,
It's like a first draft kind of thing. Like we're
it
like,
really
okay, that's good.
it does, yeah, yeah. It feels like a first draft, and part of that is like Rodriguez is so like I was saying is so prolific, but like I mean it feels like he's not a perfectionist, which is fine, but he maybe should be a little bit more. Does that make sense? um, but I mean, I can't be mad at these movies. They're full of imagination and full of fun. That includes the Spy Kids movies and everything. This one focuses on a kid who's kind of bullied at school and goes to this imaginative world. In that imaginative world, live Sharkboy and Lava Girl, who are this pair of superhero kids that he always sort of looked up to, and they have come to him to help save their world from going away forever. Um, and inside that world, he runs into versions of people from his real life that are now different. So, like his teacher is played by George Lopez in the real world, and in the imaginative world, Lopez has three personas. He's got three different characters. The most notable though is Mr. Electric, which is this Modoc like giant head figure with these electric arms and legs. Um, and it's his whole thing is puns. He's got a lot of electric puns, and I know what you're thinking, Phil. You're saying there's not that many electric
Yeah,
puns,
I
but
was gonna say.
he's got at least three ready to go. maybe if you talk to him for more than a day, you're like you're out of puns, bro. But on that day, you're like, wow, He's really he's really putting these electric puns together. The kids. Let's talk about the kids. You've got Taylor Lautner, who of course went on to be famous for the Twilight series, and then they gave Hollywood gave him a chance, and it just didn't. I don't think it worked out. Like he's still around or whatever, but he's not. He didn't take off the way the rest of that cast did. It also stars Caden Boyd, who is he's the main character, and he's sort of unrecognizable to me now. I don't see him in things now, but back in the day, he was like a go-to kid for if you needed a kid for like 4 or 5 scenes. I feel like he was in a bunch of movies and
Yeah.
like a different range of movies too. Like he's in the X-Men movies. He's in this. He's in Mystic River, which he's in a range of things. Did you like he's Young Angel? I don't know if you know that from the
I did
X-Men.
not know that.
He did, yeah. So, I mean, that means nothing. Like he's in one scene, gets his wings, whatever. But he's still working, and that's great. But that they are Sharkboy and Max. But for me, the standout of the movie is Lavagirl, played by Taylor Dooley, who doesn't really work too much anymore, but she's actually terrific in this movie. I think she has a great presence, and the effects with her, like I know I was ragging on the effects, but some of the effects are really cool. They do some things with her hair where I mean she was probably wearing like a bald cap, and then they just did digital hair like they did with all the underwater scenes in the Snyderverse. Like I was always surprised, like, oh wow, yeah. But yeah, they do some cool things with her hair and her powers and stuff. And I think she has a great presence. I think she's a terrific actress, and I'm bummed out we don't see her more. We do see her though in the sequel to this movie. Did you know there was a sequel to Sharkboy and Lavagirl?
I did not know there was a sequel to this movie.
I mean, it's a very loose sequel. It's a same world sequel called We Can Be Heroes, which focuses not on 3 kids, but a dozen kids
Okay.
who their superhero parents get taken out by the bad guys, and they need to band together as kids to save the world. It is super fun, super cute, star-studded. Pedro Pascal,
Oh,
show
he went for
favorite.
work.
Pedro, yeah, he's all over the place. But like all of Rodriguez's movies, the effects are a little weird. But that movie was one of my daughter's favorite movies. I swear she watched it like 30 times the year it came out. Lava Girl and Sharkboy both show up in that movie as adults, and they have a kid. To have this, like, at that point it would have been like a 15-year gap between 2 appearances of these characters. It's kind of neat. And to be honest, I know again, like I know I'm ragging on this stuff, but if they put out another Sharkboy and Lavagirl movie, I would see it. I would be like, oh, fun. Like, what's Rodriguez cooked up this time?
Mhm.
But I mean, that's the long and short of it. It's a fun adventure. It's got a good message, but if you're a stickler for visual effects and I mean solid acting, yeah, I'm gonna have a good time, which is a bummer. But
So, do you think Robert Rodriguez is kind of like middle of the road with his movies because he is like splitting focus between things that are like more kids focused and things that are more adult focused? Like, you think like if it was like, oh, I'm only gonna do adult movies, like he would be like his movies would be better for lack of a better term?
I'm not sure. Like, he definitely has lots of stuff going at the same time. Like, I'm sure, like, while he was making this, he already had the next, like, he was working on the script for his next movie, and he was working on the visuals for the last movie. And, like, I'm sure he's got everything going at once. But the idea that he's bouncing back and forth between adult theme and kid theme, the idea that they would ruin each other, I don't know. I don't know because I don't know. He seems such like an easygoing improv kind of guy. Like, let's like roll with it sort of thing. Um, and I'd love to think that it's more like if he has an idea that's more towards kids, he'll skew it that way. And if he's like, oh, this is a little more grown up, I'll take it that way. This one, like, he's famously like a one-man show. Like, he does the music, he shoots it himself, he directs it. He does everything. Like, he's doing craft services and everything. But so I mean, in this movie, there are co-writing credits in this movie from Marcel Rodriguez and Racer Rodriguez.
Oh, Those sound like children's names, right?
I mean, what what would you say if I told you that Racer Rodriguez and Rebel Rodriguez starred as Sharkboy age 7 and Sharkboy age 5? So one of the writing credits of this movie is a 7-year-old. So I mean, that's awesome. Like he's obviously like, hey, what would be cool? Like, what kind of character do you want to see? And they're like, how about a boy that's a shark? And he's like, yeah, let's run with that. So I feel like that's Robert Rodriguez is a lot like, hey, let's run. And I respect that a ton. So like if one of his movies comes out and it doesn't exactly hit for me, I'll tend to like praise it for the things that it does really well. And in this movie, that's the imagination is a slam dunk. The the heart, the soul of the movie is a slam dunk. There's a song in this movie though. Like at one point, Sharkboy starts singing, and I'm like, "What are you doing to me, Sharkboy?" Like I don't like, and I swear to you, the song has been stuck in my head. I watched this 3 days ago, and it's been in my head the whole time since. And it's not a great song. So that's a negative, but for the most part, I will praise this movie for its positives. I mean, this movie it has its audience. Like kids love it. Like some people love it. Um, but I was looking at the reviews on Letterboxd, and a lot of people don't love it. But I respect it. I'll say that.
So is there any connection between the Sharkboy and Lavagirl universe and the Spy Kids universe? Is there any connective tissue there?
I don't know if there's anything official. I would say that Spy Kids takes place in the real world, and takes place in an imaginative world, or a world that did not exist, but then has now come to exist in a different thing. But it's not like the Spy Kids show up in We Could Be Heroes to help fight the bad guys.
Yeah,
sort of thing.
I wasn't sure if Robert Rodriguez was like putting together his own extended universe.
I mean, I'm sure he's thought about it because, like,
I
why
mean,
not, right?
Spy Kids, Sharkboy and Lavagirl, From
Yep.
Dusk Till Dawn,
What?
all same universe.
All the same universe. Like, we gotta. I mean, I don't know. I'm afraid kids might click on this video to hear us talk about it because it's a kids' movie, duh. But so I was gonna say something about From Dusk Till Dawn. Like, hey, let's head down to the name of the bar, and yeah, but we can't even say the name of the bar without. Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway,
So
love Robert
no
Rodriguez.
extended universe is what you're saying.
I'm gonna say yeah. There's 100% a full universe. God, he could connect them, and it'd be so great.
He's just waiting for his Avengers movie. He's going to pull together, and then it will retroactively make every one of his movies great.
Absolutely. What is he working on now? He's of course famous for like he hit with El Mariachi, and he did the Spy Kids movies and stuff. And, I mean, it was El Mariachi and sort of Desperado that sort of like put him on the map, and then sort of launched him into the Hollywood elite at the time for sure. But then From Dusk Till Dawn, oh, fat.
Yeah.
He did the Grindhouse stuff. He did the Spy Kids. Oh, but here's a good example of the extended universe. What's his name? God, I can't believe I'm blanking on his name. I love him. Machete.
Oh, Danny Trejo.
Danny Trejo. Yeah. So Danny Trejo is, of course, Machete in Machete and Machete Kills. I would love more Machete movies. Like he's the best. He's so fun. But I mean, he might be old. I don't know. He might be like, he might be like, oh, I don't know if I can do that anymore. But that character is also in the Spy Kids world. Like he plays their uncle and stuff. So, I mean, extended universe, it's all there. All the he's been thinking about it for ages. Actually, there's a anthology movie called Four Rooms starring Tim Roth as a bellboy. Rodriguez did one of those, and in that movie were the parents from Spy Kids. I think they were played by different actors though. I can't remember. I mean, I'm blanking on it. But yeah, so his world. He's definitely connected all of his movies.
Yeah,
100%.
We just don't know it yet.
Yeah, it just hasn't been fully revealed.
When he releases that his Avengers movie, it's gonna be awesome.
I mean, it's good for somebody. It's gonna be awesome. Oh my god, can you imagine? mariachi coming out.
Yeah.
The Spy Kids there show up. Sharkboy jumps out of the ocean. Machete's like, I'm too old, but here's Machete Jr.
Son of a tete.
Son of Machete. I mean, that'd be great. I mean, he also did Sin City. He did Sin City the same year as this,
Oh
which is a
wow.
good. It's a
Okay.
good example of. I know there were other directors working on that film with him, but it's a good example of like how he's spinning all these plates at the same time. That these movies can't sort of landed at the same time. Yeah, he must. His world must be insane, but so fun.
Yeah. So do you own this on DVD or Blu-ray?
I do not. It's it's a good movie, but it came out before I had kids,
Mhm.
and by the time I was buying movies for my kids, it just wasn't up to par with what I
Yeah.
was really into at the time. So yeah,
Yeah. Um, and in case you haven't figured it out, I have not watched it.
what are the chances of you ever seeing this movie?
I don't know. I even honestly, like if it came on TV, like, and I was just was on, I don't know that I would recognize it, honestly.
Oh sure, there's no like really significant things to someone that's unaware of it completely. Although
Yeah.
if you're just like, oh, that's a shark boy and that girl's shooting lava, I mean that could be a big clue. But I am going to send you two things. You send you a picture of Mr. Electric, the Modoc like George Lopez, which is a treat, and then that'll be a big indicator. But I'm also going to send you the video for that stupid song that I hate so much, and then you can be haunted by it too.
I will maybe never click on that video to watch it. It will become a game between us, like you're trying to rickroll me
Oh yeah.
to click on that video.
Now there's a plan. Now there's a plan in action. I gotta go find it.
All right. So if people are looking to watch something with similar vibes to The Adventures of Sharkboy and Lavagirl, is there something that you would recommend?
I mean, there's some things that came to mind immediately. Like this is very Wizard of Oz because his imagination and everything. But a lot of movies are Wizard of Oz, and I don't want to recommend that every time there's a someone takes a journey to another world. I would also recommend We Could Be Heroes, which is the sequel I was discussing earlier, and that would definitely be a great double feature. But if kids haven't seen it, this movie reminded me very much of The Neverending Story. Sort of starts the same way, with kids bullied, and he's pulled into another world, and he needs to help save that world. Uh, in a manner of speaking, I guess in the Neverending Story, he's just reading about the world, but he's I don't know. When I watched Neverending Story as a kid, I feel like he and Atreyu, which is the right the kid on the horse, right?
I don't
Or
remember
is
that movie that
Atreyu
well.
might be Atreyu might be the horse's name, but anyway, he and the kid, Bastion and the kid, and they felt like the same to me. Like he was definitely, I mean, he was definitely the main character in the book, but like yeah. But anyway, so it's the same vibes, same sort of fairy tale element to it, which is great. Like I love it when a movie can pull that off, and all the movies I mentioned to do. So
Nice. All right. So any other thoughts on The Adventures of Sharkboy and Lavagirl?
um, no, I mean it's fine. Yeah, I mean it's I I there are hmm 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 it's not even the best of this his kids movies, but
Yeah.
it's not the worst either.
Okay. I
Yeah,
mean, that's something, right?
that's something. It counts for something.
All right, everyone. Do you have any other thoughts on how all of Robert Rodriguez's movies could be smashed together into one extended universe? Let us know in the comments below. And if you like this, feel free to drop us a like. And if you're not already a subscriber, feel free to subscribe. And we will catch you all in the next one.